we wanted to do a comparison of our grit tab, our grit adventure tab over here, an Oukitel 3 8-inch screen. We had high hopes for this Oukitel. It's really a nifty little tablet. It's semi-rugged. It's not near as thick and rugged as the ones we have here, but we had found this mount with it that is really good. You can see it just comes off here. And unscrews with that set screw. Tighten that up, and then you snug it up with that. And it worked good. Problem with the Oukitel was we got it out on the motorcycles last summer, and I rode this thing a couple of months. And problem was it gave up in the high intensity sunlight and heat. It would just disappear, just black out. And I thought I was, had a screensaver on or a timeout or something on it, but it would never come back without rebooting. So I rode it that day and then messed with it. As soon as it cooled down that evening, everything was fine. The other problem with the Oukitel is it's just not bright enough. So if you can see here, the brightness is 100%. So we're gonna show you what that does in lux with my lux meter. And so if I turn that on, I'll just stick it right there, just kind of what I do with all of them. And so we've got about 710, which isn't too bad. I guess you can see that. Right around 700. 718. Okay, that's not too bad for an 8-inch screen, but in broad daylight, it washes out. So you can see I've got, turn ultra bright off, I've got my screen set at 98 on the grit tab. I'll show you what it does. $1379, just about double. Should be about 14. I think it was on 98% instead of 100. So just double what the Oukitel does. And then, so even at 1400 nits or brightness, I'm going to turn that up to 100 and just give it one more test. See what it comes out to. Yeah, I guess about the same. There we go, 1412. So it's twice as bright as the Oukitel. And when you're riding in the desert, mountains, wherever, sun's beating down on you, you're gonna want the brightest screen possible, which is why we designed the Grit Adventure tab the way we did. So anyway, let's go back to screen brightness. I'm gonna turn on ultra brightness mode, and this little message comes up and says, the ultra brightness working mode will consume battery electricity quickly. Do you want to enable it? And say yes. Okay, so let's see what it does here. So if you look at that, we're at 22, 12, 22. Yeah, just what we advertised, 2200 nit screen or 2200 lux. That's just what we want. And in the harshest conditions, that's very, very good to have a screen that will go that bright. Okay, I wanted to bring out the Oukitel and the Grit Adventure tab and just show you the difference of what the screens look like in sunlight. So I'll move around a little bit here so you can see. The Grit tab is on the right, Oukitel on the left. And you know, the glare is just horrible on the Oukitel, and so is the brightness of the screen. Move this way. There, it's coming in a little better. Straight on. Okay, switch positions of the tablets. Man, a lot of glare. About all you can see in that is clouds. Anyway, that's the difference. So the two things that make the biggest difference here is number one, the brightness of the screen, and then number two, the screen protector that we have. The anti-glare screen protector really helps.